Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Ramblin' in the Bramble on a beautiful sunny morning. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and today I want to talk about something called outcome independence. I was listening to a discussion on it recently, and it's something that resonates for me, and ties back to one of the basic principles of Buddhism, and that's being detached from the outcome. Whatever the event is or the situation is, you're going to be detached from it. You're not going to let it affect you. You got a plan B, C, D, E, F, G. Um, and the Buddhists feel that I'm not Buddhist, but you know, I, I'm not an expert on it, but I think some of their teachings, make a lot of sense. And they feel that attachment leads to suffering, if not all suffering, a lot of it or most of it. Um, yeah, so you're not going to let it get to you no matter what happens. If you're disappointed in the situation, you're going to do you. You're going to you've got your stuff you're going to do during the day, your work or your hobbies or your goals or your objectives, and you're not going to let something else or someone else throw it off. you know so that's you're going to live your life whether there's someone else or something else in it or not. So it comes down to you and how you respond to it and react to it. Now, what are some scenarios where you could use outcome independence? One might be you're really into somebody, you like somebody a lot, or you're going on a date and you built up all this stuff in your head about this person, how they're your dream girl or your dream guy, and turns out where they may not feel the same, or you get stood up, or the date doesn't go as you planned, or even if it's a long-term relationship that doesn't end up working out. You have other options. There's all kinds of different possibilities. With outcome independence, you're not as thrown off by the whole thing. If this doesn't work out, something else will. It could also apply to a job interview. You see what you think is your dream job. You find it on Indeed or Monster or one of those sites, or you're networking, or somebody gives you a tip on LinkedIn, and the interview doesn't go as well as planned, or the application doesn't work out. They didn't choose you. There's a, a thousand other jobs or possibilities. Yeah, you might have liked this one, but maybe something better will come along. In the meantime, you could start that side hustle, like that YouTube channel or whatever it is. So you're open to all possibilities. You're not outcome attached, uh, dependent. Um, it could also apply to taking an exam. You're a student, you're a high school or college student, or even you're an adult taking continuing education or going back to school. And you've been preparing for this thing. You've been studying and studying and putting a lot of time into it, and you end up failing or getting a bad grade. Okay, and it throws off your semester maybe or your quarter. There's always another test, another class, another exam, another quarter. You're not so attached to it, and you're detached. So, and related to that, your career may not be going the way you want it to, or what your plans were. And look, we all have a different timeline, and we all get there at different times. Things happen for us at different times. If you're not where you are right now, it may happen in 2 or 3 years. And yeah, or you start another career or your own business. So everything doesn't come down to this one thing. It could be a sporting activity. You're an athlete and you've been preparing for this game or this event or this track event or whatever it is, this race, this marathon, and you don't perform like you would have liked. So, yeah, that's where outcome independence comes in. And, there's always another one. Another example could be plans with friends. You've got big plans to go out in the town or go to this event or this concert or dinner or something, and some people bail out on you, or not everybody shows up, or you're the only one, or you and one other person. No big deal. You're going to go and have a good time anyway, no matter who shows up, whether you're by yourself. You'll be playing music. You're a musician. You've got a gig, or you're with friend or with your band or with friends, and you don't perform up to par, or you might throw the tune off or something. There's always another chord, another note, another tune, another show. You want a material object, like your dream house or your dream car, but it's not quite happening yet. You put in a bid or an offer on a house. Right now it's a seller's market. It's really competitive. There's 10 other bids, and they take someone else's. All right, there's another house around the corner. Or you like that car, you've always wanted a Porsche or something, but you don't quite have the money or you're not ready yet. Um, don't worry about it. Get another car. There's many types of vehicles. So those are a few examples. There are others where outcome independence might come into play. Remember, be outcome independent, detached from the outcome. Yep. So if you're outcome independent, you're going to do you. You're going to have your plans or your hobbies or your work or whatever it is, interests during the day, no matter what anybody else or anything is doing. And there's a lot of benefits to it, to outcome independence. Performance and focus. You're not going to be thinking. You're not going to get into your head. What's this person going to think, or what if this happens, or what if that happens? You're going to have greater confidence and freedom. You're not attached. You don't really, you don't give an f. You know what I mean about what anyone else thinks. Yeah, I mean, not that you don't care about what people think, but when it comes down to you and your life and what you're going to do and your goals and your dreams and your plans, you're not going to worry. You're going to be free. Going to give you resilience and adaptability. You know, like I said, if this doesn't work, that'll work. Or if this doesn't come through, again, plan B, plan C. Going to give you personal growth and well-being. You're going to have more peace of mind with outcome independence. And yeah, so that's it. Do you be on your path, be on your know know yourself and your goals and your dreams and who you are, and be outcome independent and not attached to everything. And I'm sure you'll find better results and things will start clicking for you. So that's all I wanted to say. A little bit about outcome independence and not being attached to the outcome so much. And hope that works for you. Give it a shot. And thanks a lot for listening. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Rambling in the bramble, rumbling in the crumble. Take care. Bye.